Now, how many of y'all, after your parent told you to do something, was allowed to ask them a whole lot of questions? Because once they said it, that's what they meant. Now, what children do is try to find some wiggle room, right? Because questions come in two forms. Honest questions that you're trying to get an understanding of. And then the other question is what we do a lot of times. I ain't really trying to ask because I want to understand more. I'm asking because I'm trying to see if there are any loopholes. But when he says, I am the Lord, that's him putting the seal of authority on it. He is saying, don't hold grudges, don't move with vengeance, and if you need my stamp on it, I said it and I meant it. Let's go a little deeper. A grudge is often a response to people. Now, you can have a grudge off an inanimate object because people can do some weird stuff. But in general, if you have a grudge, that's a feeling towards another person. Let's name some human emotions, y'all. Let's name some human emotions. Anybody want to? Jealousy, all right. Anger, love, envy, hatred, spite, sadness. What was that? Empathy, resentment. Resentment's a tough one, man. What was that? Shade is not necessarily an emotion. Shade is an action. And some of us are very good at throwing shade. Yeah, shade is more of an action. All right. Of all of these emotions that we have named, joy, I figured somebody's going to throw joy out there in the church crowd. Oh, he said it in the back. Okay, I apologize. Okay, of all of these emotions that we have named today, what are the emotions that Christians don't have to deal with because we love the Lord? Anybody? All of them, right? We still have to deal with every single emotion that people have. Loving the Lord doesn't mean that we don't experience any of these emotions. We still experience every emotion a non-believer experiences. But what is supposed to happen with us is that God guides us through our emotional roller coasters that we go through. Christian emotions have to navigate the same emotional spectrums as everybody else. But we have to let God be our guide to help us handle these emotions. Because emotions turn into thoughts. Thoughts often turn into two things: words and actions. So that's why it is very important that we all have an understanding that just because you love the Lord does not mean you may not have some of the very same emotions that other people are plagued with and have to deal with. Grudges can have a destructive power